Hi everyone, this is Angie Wong and I'm president of Legacy PAC. I just want to thank all of our followers. We're close to 100,000 followers on Facebook and we've only been around for a few short months. So thank you again. I'm going to ask you for your continued support leading up to 2024. Please donate to legacy-pac.org. That's legacy-pac.org. Thank you, and we'll see you on the campaign trail.
But I don't think he has the track record to prevail in the primary for the United States president's race. That's why us at Legacy PAC, or we at Legacy PAC, are supporting Donald Trump for the president in 2024.
We're saying here too much. But you're going to do very well. And I just had somebody write down, first of all, James and Sarah Pritchard, thank you very much. Yes, great job. Thank you. We appreciate all the help. Stanley and Donna Fitzgerald.
Right here, sir.
Thank you very much. It's great. It's great that you're with us. Mike Acton.
You're now outside the Beltway. I'm John Fredericks. I'm your blowtorch, your free speech, your Godzilla of the truth in America. You just heard from Steve Yates. There's going to be a food shortage in this country, and you want to be prepared. And you do that with My Patriot Supply. All you got to do is go to preparewithgodzilla.com. That's preparewithgodzilla.com. You get a 3-month supply right now. I've got a supply for my family of 3 for a year. Every time I go in the garage and I see those boxes piled up, I feel good that I've taken care of my family. These things will last for a quarter century. So you can just pass them down to your family. You hope you don't need them, but if you do, they're there. Preparewithgodzilla.com. And right now, along with a 3-month emergency food kit, you're going to get $200 worth of free survival gear. $200 worth of free survival gear. You got to check this out. The food shortage is coming. You see all the cows dying, chicken farms burning down, Chinese buying up farmland. It's coming. And you just want to be prepared. We hope it doesn't, but it's better to be prepared. It's like buying insurance. You have it, quarter century. That's 25 years. It's good to go. Just go to preparewithgodzilla.com, preparewithgodzilla.com. No promo code. Just do that. Leads you right to a $200 every 3-month supply for one person, $200 of free survival gear. It's all going to be right there. You're good to go. All right, I got Jared Craig coming up in a minute. Before that, though, unbelievable what's going on with Hunter Biden, right? You have an out-of-wedlock child. I'm not going to judge him on that. That's not my place. But I am going to judge on child support. And I want to give congratulations to the mother of this child who decided not to rip it out of the womb, bring this baby girl to term, and give her a life. And now this complete, utter scumbag, Hunter Biden, doesn't want to pay child support based on his income. Not only that, the family's abandoned her. They don't even mention her or recognize her as part of the family, as a grandchild. And let me just ask you something. Where's Dr. Jill Biden? Dr. Jill Biden. First of all, you're a doctor of what? Aren't you like the grandmother of this child? You just abandon her, right? You don't even acknowledge her existence from your son. Now, you say you were the stepmother of Hunter and you raised him. Well, you either are or you're not. So where's Dr. Jill Biden here? The holier than thou, senior abuser. Where's she in all this? Why aren't you baking your granddaughter cookies or giving her some love? No, you got to traipse around with your decrepit husband. You know, the whole family is disgusting. These people just make you sick. Dr. Jill Biden, grandma, give me a freaking break. You're nowhere to be found in this. Shameful on the whole bunch of you people. Pay the child support. Take care of the baby. And again, that mother, I don't care what she did I don't care that she was a former stripper. I don't care what her profession is. She had the courage to bring that little girl to term and give it a life. She should be celebrated. These people are just scum. As far as I'm concerned, Dr. Joe Biden, give me a break. Joining us now, Jared Craig. Jared is the executive director for 2 major PACs in this cycle, the Legacy PAC and also the Veterans for Trump PAC. Jared, thanks for being with us today.
Hey, good morning. It's always a pleasure to be on your show, John. Yeah, we are.
I also have to
Legacy
remind
PAC.
people that you also ran for Congress in 2022 as well. So you've been fighting hard. Jared, you guys started these two PACs. Let's get first to the Legacy PAC. Tell us about what role you guys helped to. These are independent PACs. What role you helped to play going forward with the MAGA movement, with the Trump effort in 2024?
Well, what we're doing with Legacy PAC is we're preserving the legacy that Donald Trump gave the American people. And in doing so, we're looking at the next generation of Republican candidates. For one, to tell the voters who they are and what they stand for, and to vet them to see if they're truly America First candidates. And also those elected officials that are already holding office, who they are and who they've become. Because as you know, they get into the D.C. swamp and you never know what evolutions that they turn into. They become swamp monsters themselves. So we want to hold them accountable with their voting history, who they're associated, which caucuses, what bills they're associating themselves with. And we think the American people need to know who their best options are. And we're promoting the America First agenda.
So, okay, so the first line of defense here is you guys take all these candidates running in primaries or conventions for various offices, and you vet them. You go through a thorough vetting process to see whether or not they are indeed the MAGA candidate, the America First candidate. And then if they do, you go ahead and give them your endorsement, your backing, which could then lead to other people looking at them. You also give them some money to seed, fund their campaign. Is that basically your vision here with this, Jared?
Well, with campaign donations and independent expenditures, we want to promote the ideals, the policies, and we need to promote groups of candidates. And groups of candidates are more powerful than representing or promoting any one candidate in any one race. But we're doing so by building a network between state and federal offices. And through the Veterans for Trump organization, we have started to create a network of state chapters. So we're not just hanging out in D.C. looking at federal offices, but we're also branching out and creating a workable network between the state and federal organizations, similar to what the GOP should be doing, but they're not. So we're stepping up where the void is and where the vacuum of information is sought by the American voter, and we're stepping up to do that job.
So basically, you're filling the gap between what the RNC is not doing. And by the way, RNC and results is basically an oxymoron. They can't ever go in the same sentence. So you guys are filling the gap here. They're not doing anything at the RNC. So you're trying to fill the gap by getting these state chapters that are going to get more MAGA America First candidates involved, give them the policy issues they need to go forward and do the work that the RNC has not done.
That's correct. And some of these candidates are gold. Some of these candidates are wonderful people who are coming off the sidelines and looking to make a difference, not career politicians. They're looking for a little hand up to get their name recognition out there, to get their message. Because there's a heavy thumb on the scale for the incumbents. And not all incumbents are bad, but we need to have a clear definition of who the incumbents currently are and who they've become, and a contrast to that to the new challengers. And I think that this 2024 cycle is going to bring some fresh names to the forefront while shedding a light on those already in office that are doing a great job.
See, the thing I love about what you guys are doing is attracting new candidates in, because, you know, it's very difficult to become a candidate. A tremendous amount of time. As you know, you ran for Congress in a primary fight. You ran a very spirited fight, but you know firsthand, Jared, how tough that is. But the fact that you ran for Congress in a primary as the America First candidate against basically, you know, in Georgia against a, semi-rhino, guy doesn't do anything, but you held him accountable. He had to go debate you, had to spend money, and he had to take account of the fact that, people are not happy with him. You got a decent amount of the vote. But that's basically what you guys are trying to do, right? Is attract people like yourself to get into politics that have a message, that believe in our mission, and taking the party over, et cetera. But you're really the first line of identifying who those candidates are, Jared.
Yeah, and we're not just going to make one designation. We're going to keep our eye on the people that we're promoting, the eye on what they're going to do when they get there, and also those that don't prevail. There's a lot of character shown in how someone learns. Not all the time do you learn by winning. So when someone does not prevail, like someone in my position, where's the best place for them to still make a difference? What can we do to promote them for a future race and prepare them for that endeavor? This is the long game. We have a short focus, but we also have a long game in play.
Well, you guys certainly do a lot, and you're making quite a difference, Jared. If when you mention these chapters, give us an example of somebody wanted to get involved with one of these, because I love the concept, because it's basically filling the gap of what the RNC refuses to do based on their own incompetence and spa days. Give us an example of how people could get involved in that.
Well, if they want to contact me, you can reach out to me at jaredcraig@lstrategies.org. You can also reach out to us through social media, and our contacts are open in public. So if you want to reach out to us, follow us on social media, including Facebook, Twitter, Truth Social. We're everywhere, and just reach out to us. And of course, we need one state chapter, but as we grow this network, we're going to grow into county chapters, district chapters, because the network is necessary. It's missing, and we need to save America one way or the other.
Well, it's a grand vision. Everything starts with a vision. I remember the two of us talking after 2020 and early 2021 about you're thinking about running, but also about, people getting involved in their local party, their local GOP Republican unit, becoming precinct chairs. We talked about it. It was a dream. And 3 years later, we're about to take the whole Georgia GOP party over at the convention in June in Columbus, which I know you'll be at. So things start with an idea. I love what you guys are doing, Jared. Again, where do people go to get information?
Well, we have legacypac.org is our website. And if you want to find out what our mission statement is, what our current events are, what news is coming forth, what is upcoming, who we are, a little bit of our background, and what we aim to do, please go to that, look us up, and vet us. Talk about us on social media amongst yourselves.
Thank you, Jared. Jared Craig, Executive Director,